Is it necessary to vaccinate ducks? Not necessarily. Pet ducks do not need to be vaccinated or dewormed unless they are maintained in dirty circumstances or are exposed to wild ducks. Ducks are resistant to most poultry illnesses and will seldom become ill unless grown in a factory or large production setting. However, bird flu is a major concern, but it isn't the only sickness that may kill your ducks. Welcome to Best Farm Animals. In this video, I'll discuss all you need to know about duck immunizations and how to keep your ducks healthy. The average body temperature of a duck is 107 degrees Fahrenheit. Because their body temperature is higher than that of a chicken or turkey, they simply do not get ill as frequently. Most infections that might cause a chicken to become unwell cannot live on a duck. Plus, ducks spend a lot of time in the water. As a result, ticks, mites, and other parasites that afflict chickens seldom survive on ducks. They either drown or get swept away in the water. Deworming is not usually required for ducks. However, worms can infest a duck in exceptional circumstances. Ducks may become infected with 5 different species of worms, and the majority of these worms employ earthworms as a carrier. Ducks can become sick because they consume earthworms. Exposure to wild ducks and their excrement is another prevalent cause. Ducks with access to swimming water are far less likely to have worm problems. It is also critical that your ducks have regular access to clean water. The water will get muddy and unclean in minutes, but as long as it is changed regularly, your ducks will not become ill from it. Another typical source of worms in ducks is when a large number of birds are maintained in the same place for a long period of time. Besides worms, ducks can get sick from other viruses and bacteria as well. Duck viral hepatitis is a highly infectious illness that affects young ducklings aged 1 to 28 days. Ducklings are most vulnerable while they are young and become more resistant as they get older. The sickness is seldom found in ducklings older than 4 weeks. It strikes swiftly, spreads quickly across the flock, and can kill up to 90% of the flock. Keep age groups apart to prevent this disease, and vaccinate breeder ducks with an attenuated live virus duck hepatitis vaccine to produce maternally immune ducklings. Duck virus enteritis, also known as duck plague, is an acute, infectious, and deadly waterfowl illness caused by herpes virus. This illness primarily affects mature ducks, although it has been observed in young ducks. Affected birds exhibit sluggishness, ruffled feathers, and blood-stained greenish-yellow feces. Blood-stained feathers surrounding the vent and blood flowing from the nostrils are common in dead birds. Breeder ducks are adequately protected if they are immunized on a regular basis with an attenuated live duck virus enteritis vaccine. Avian cholera, often known as fowl cholera, is a disease of domestic ducks caused by the bacteria Pasteurella multocida. Symptoms include lack of appetite, mucus discharge from the mouth, diarrhea, and difficulty breathing in breeding ducks. Good cleanliness techniques can help avoid this illness. Bird flu, or avian influenza, is a disease that occurs in birds as a result of infection with avian influenza type A viruses. Around the world, these viruses have been isolated from over 100 distinct species of wild birds. These viruses are found in wild aquatic birds all over the world and can infect domestic poultry as well as other bird and mammal species. Avian influenza A viruses are highly infectious among birds, and some of these viruses can sicken and even kill certain domesticated bird species such as chickens, ducks, and turkeys. Any bird exhibiting avian influenza signs should be isolated promptly and segregated from the other birds or humans. Ducks are more vulnerable to several poisons than hens or turkeys. Be aware of these chemicals and how to prevent them if you keep ducks. Most of the time, the backyard duck or farm duck is not exposed, but it can happen. Take care to keep grains away from ducks: wheat, barley, millet, oat, rye, and corn. If you want to know more about raising ducks, check out this article below for more information. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you get updated whenever we upload a new video.